right, it becomes progressively easier. Okay, next question. How many of you have a true study or library in your place of residence? Okay. Two of you, if I'm seeing correctly. I've always envied that. A quiet place to actually do reading or studying, okay? I'm going to make a prediction. Many of you study in your bedroom. Okay? How many of you study in your bedroom? We'll raise high so everybody can see. That's where I studied a lot, especially when I did go to community college. If you don't study in your bedroom, I bet some of you study at the dining room table / kitchen table or bar. How many study at the dining, kitchen, bar? Okay. Now, if you don't study in those two places and you don't have a study or library, you study in the family room, rec room, living room, the place where your TV and stereo is, your couch, your easy chair. How many of you study there? Okay. Now, some of you might actually drive to a school or library. Any of you do that? Go to a, okay, a few of you do. I still remember living at home, going to Highline Community College. My folks bought me a little desk. I still have it, okay? Little desk, and I'd come home, because I did work then at Albertsons. Typically we got off at 9, get home about 10. And I'd start studying. I still remember reading Billy Budd, okay, Melville. And I'm sitting there studying, and my eyes are just, And then the bed started calling to me. Marty, come lie upon me. Now, those of you who've studied the Greek, the idea of the sirens calling sailors to the rocks, oh, it's real. I'd hear the bed call me, and I'd finally go, oh, I'll just lie down for a moment. Next thing, my mom would be yelling, Marty, you're late for your English class. And he's like, oh, God, I didn't read Billy Budd, and I'm screwed. Let me ask you, what's the primary function of a bedroom? What's the secondary function? Good. Most groups go. I go, take Psych 20 or 225 to learn about it. It's functional, okay? Primary function of a dining table. Eating. Primary function of a living area. Okay? Recreation, socializing, right? Now, a lot of students don't realize how much we're controlled by environmental cues. How many of you have been to the Tacoma Mall? Funny, isn't it? Why'd you raise your hand? Have you ever been to Tacoma? You answered. Why didn't you go like this? Why? Because if I'm asking the entire class, you've been trained to do what? And you don't even think about it. How many have been to Tacoma Mall? Hands go up, okay? But if I walked up to you, Chris, you ever been to Seattle? Totally stupid, right? When you're talking face to face, you respond verbally, okay? When you ask a group, hands come up. Now, here's what's bad. Now that I've tricked you, you won't raise your hand. It's like, I'm not going to raise my hand. Okay? But can you see how powerful it is? Without thinking, because we're in a classroom, how many have been to Tacoma Mall? Hands shoot up. Same is true of going in your bedroom and trying to study. You're in the bedroom. Now, a piece of research then at University of Hawaii. Researchers asked the students, what's the biggest problem with studying? They said, we can't get into it. The university in question had primarily dorm rooms. Very few commuter students to the university. Most of you have seen a dorm room. Oh, okay. Most of you have seen a dorm room. They're usually rectangular if it's a duplex. One side bed, another side of bed, everything kind of mirror image. Study area, right? You got a closet or wardrobe. So it's real interesting. In one room, you sleep, you groom, you talk with people, you socialize, you study, you snack. You're all in one room. It's a multi-purpose room. And yet you're supposed to study. If your door is open, what happens? Everybody, hey, Lobdell, what's up? You know, and then they got to come in and talk to you. Very quickly, you can't get to studying. Well, the professors heard that the students couldn't get into studying, but they knew what the dorms looked like. in the Hawaiian dorms, all of the rooms had a gooseneck lamp. So the professor said, we're going to try a little experiment. Take that lamp, make a little sign and put it on it, study lamp. Okay? Use it only for studying. You don't dress by it, you don't have BS sessions by it, you don't snack by it, you don't clean the room by it, nothing. You use the other lights for all other functions. Here's the way it works, and it's so easy. Every one of you can do this. Get a little lamp. You probably have one already. If you don't, my gosh, yard sale, garage sale, you can pick them up for nothing. Get that lamp, and it becomes your study lamp. So if you have to study in your bedroom, turn your desk away from the bed. That's the like, how many have been to the mall? It makes you want to go to sleep. By the way, you can't study in the bed. It's also bad for your back if you know about posture. Turn your back to the bed, have a blank wall, have your lamp, have your books ready to go, because you can futz away a lot of time getting ready, can't you? How many of you can futz and futz? Yeah. You're ready to go, turn on the lamp, and start studying. The moment you lose your edge, 15, 20, 30 minutes later, turn the lamp off, get up, and leave the desk. What you're training yourself to study while seated there. And it becomes increasingly automatic, as did the raising of the hand. You sit, turn the lamp on, and you're ready to go. It's like magic. The students who did that were 1 grade point higher the next term compared to the control group that didn't do it. 1 grade point simply by creating a study area. Now, if you study in the kitchen dining, remove all food cues, because I know what happens there. You start thinking, turkey in the fridge. Yeah, Swiss cheese in the fridge. Oh yeah, sandwich time. How many of you have studied and created sandwiches? It takes about a half hour to make a really good one. You eat it, so damn good, what do? Make another one. And pretty soon, not only are you not studying, but you're getting the spread going, okay? You're really frustrated then. The living area, I'm going to tell you, you can do this experiment. You try to study in the living room, and you're focused, and other people are listening to music, watching a movie, watching TV. They won't leave you alone. Hey, Marty, look, it's really good. Excuse me, I'm studying. And then they get angry at you. Well, boo on you, too. You can't study in the living area. It's not designed for that unless you're all by yourself. And you turn off the TV, turn down the stereo so it's truly background. If you're singing along to your favorite song, you're not studying. You're singing along to a song. Your brain has to be focused to be really studying, not time sharing back and forth between singing and studying. So living areas, very tough to create. But if that's where you have to do it, you bring your little study lamp in, everything else off, turn on your study lamp, and create a study there. Are you getting the idea? Now,